Hi everyone, greetings of the day. My name is Shubham Kumar Agrawal. I am a chartered accountant and welcome to my show. My aim is to make your investment journey easier, yet one level deeper to understand. And for the same reason, today I am covering HUF. Well, most of the investor is asking on these questions, which is yet common but unanswered across all the platforms. But you know what? Today I'm not all alone. I'm having Rahul R Gandhi, who is a practicing chartered accountant, and he is a author as well, and many more. So let's join in.
Thank you, Shubham.
A lot of questions which is coming in, which is yet very common, but has not been answered across the platforms, whether it is Google or YouTube. I have searched all the videos. Now the question of the investor is that I have money in my bank account over which I have paid the taxes. It is a very legal amount. It is how can I transfer it to HUF? If I'm transferring it to HUF, whether any tax compliances is there?
The answer is yes, subject to few conditions.
So what is actually those conditions are?
With this, HF is also like a normal person, like me and you. How we are individuals seeing each other.
Yeah.
Government sees HUF as a single person, like a separate person in itself. When will I receive an amount? Why will someone pay me an amount? There are three reasons. One is I would have taken loans. Nowadays, so many calls we get.
Exactly.
Second thing, I would have earned that income, right?
Yeah.
Third thing, I would have received it as a gift. So these are the ways wherein you can receive. The same ways applies to bank account also. When we are transferring the amount from one person to HUF account, it is my obligation to show how I am showcasing. Once I've chosen a way, there are compliances with each of these ways which are to be followed. It and that across, I would say transfer it as a gift.
Okay.
When I say gift, most of the though law says that oral contract is valid, but having a written agreement and showing that my amount, which is say around 1 CR, 2 CR, 10 CR, whatever is the amount, I'm transferring it to HUF. My PAN is this, it is transferred from this PAN to this PAN on this date under stamp duty, saying that as gift. This much amount I'm transferring as a corpus to my HUF.
Okay, so this one is a gift. Other way could be loan as well, because it is very common that people also mention that loan could also be the possible reason at a 0% interest.
Yes, it is common, but I would avoid doing that transaction.
Oh, nice.
We on books, it should be very clear. There should not be anything in legal terminologies. It is called inadequate consideration.
Yes, and the third thing is that can I show it as a capital, which is I wanted to be like, let's suppose if I have a company, I have a partnership firm, I can show it as a capital or corpus. Over here, can I show it as a capital while I am contributing my personal money to an HUF?
Okay. To reframe that, HUF is not a business.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a joint owned asset.
Yeah.
Okay. When we say joint owned asset, I can't contribute as a capital, but it will go to your capital if you're showing it as a gift. So show as gift, which is given by you to an HUF, that will automatically get added to its capital, which is available to be used in case of HUF.
Okay. So if I transfer it, now the next question actually, of course, if let's suppose I'll transfer it as a gift, so on a future date, will it be taxed as a in hand of members of the HUF as a clubbing provision?
Oh, that's a good question. Very nice question, I would say. Only when, this is one of the important questions which will come in the future point in time. Today we are doing the transactions. We will be showing the things in the returns, but only when assessment department picks that file for scrutiny, which is only after 5 to 6 years that you will come to this question. The answer is very simple. As long as we have shown the transaction within the adequate consideration, within the definition of adequate consideration, there is nothing called clubbing which applies. There is no diversion of income. The diversion happens when my income, my amount, I'm transferring it to someone, okay, without taking any consideration. In the present case, I'm just giving it as a gift to my HUF, which is documented legally. So in this case, there will be no clubbing as such. But say the other way around, without giving gift, I've transferred to my HUF, and that HUF has earned, say I transferred 1
Income.
CR,
Yeah.
and the HUF has earned around 15%, say 15 lakhs on that, then definitely it will be getting clubbed.
Yeah.
Say this 1 CR, I had done it under a gift deed. then that 15 lakhs is the income of HUF for which you have done this tax planning and which is achieved.
Okay, nice. The next question is, of course, let's suppose in a future date, the HUF is getting divided, and it is all the property, all the income is getting distributed in the hand of members of HUF. On that day, whether those income will be taxed in the hand of, because it is getting transferred from HUF to members of the HUF. So on that day, whether it will be taxed on a future date.
This is when, again, so Shubham definitely has a foresight into the upcoming transactions. I would like to acknowledge that part. A good question again coming up. This assessment of HUF is dealt under section 171 of Income Tax Act. It says there are two types of assessment. Either it's a partial partition or total partition. Total partition in the sense all the members of the family are divided and they are receiving asset. In that case, it is not taxable, it is tax-free. Okay. Very simple. But on the other hand, if without partition, HUF is transferring some amount to its members, then the HUF clubbing will apply and HUF will have to pay.
Okay, nice.
Got it?
Yep.
To make it simple, gift by member to HUF is allowed. HUF can't give gift to its members.
Nice. Got it.
When I say members, it is co-parceners in legal terminology.
Well, these are the questions that I receive generally. Thanks for answering all these questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shubham, for getting me on this show.